Hello and welcome back here on Forever Sports, a pulsating, gut-wrenching end to this first semi-final. If you're a Blues fan, 40-odd phases, 86 minutes on the clock, and they just come up short against the Crusaders, who will go on to the Super Rugby Pacific final and host either the Chiefs or the Brumbies, which will be tomorrow morning. But what a game for the Blues. They started the better of the two sides. In the early exchanges, we saw a lot of kicking, especially from the base of the ruck, from both nines respectively. But it was Mark Tillier who got in the right-hand corner to open up the scoring for the Blues. After a try assist from Bowden Barrett, the conversion was successful and the Blues were on the board. They did get their second try in the form of Rico Ioane, this time around making the conversion easy under the sticks. The Blues going up by 14 points to 0, and that was in the 21st minute. If you take into consideration the scoreboard, they didn't score any points from that moment onward, and testament must be given to championship pedigree in the form of the Crusaders, defending for all they worth, but coming back from a 14-point deficit in a crucial encounter after the Blues did it last week. They felt they could do it again, but just coming up short. There were some yellow cards on either side. Braden Ennor for the Crusaders for foul play, head-on-head contact, and for the Blues, Fusi Tua also went to the bin. The Crusaders capitalizing on the one-man advantage in that first half with a try from Tom Christie getting on the board, converted by Rehana, and then it was that man, Will Jordan, late on in the first half, who gave the Crusaders the opportunity to draw level, getting over the line. And Rehana locking it up at 14 apiece at half-time. The second half, it was back and forth, to and fro, and a crucial point of difference, you feel, were the Blues, who just gave away too many consecutive penalties, costing them precious territory. And then in a moment of ill discipline, it was Hoskins Sotutu, not to single out a name, but just the magnitude of the matter when he pushed someone in the back after they'd won the turnover. The Crusaders got the penalty from the referee, and subsequently, a few phases later, Will Jordan, that is, got his brace to put the Crusaders in the lead for the first time in the game. The conversion was successful, and all of a sudden, the Blues were up against it, chasing the game for the first time. There wasn't a lot of action out wide. We saw a lot of pick and goes down the middle, but both sides defensively resolute. It was the Crusaders, though, however, who were quite under the pump late on in that second half, beyond the hooter. But preceding that was, of course, a yellow card to Hoskins Sotutu in a rather unfortunate rugby collision with Fihaki. The consistency was there from James Dolman. He had to sit out. The Blues had to finish with 14 men. They were going to stay with 14 points. Phase after phase, they tried, did the defending champions, but unfortunately, not to be this year round. It is the Crusaders who will host the final, and here live on Forever Sports, of course. Tomorrow morning will be the second semi-final, the Chiefs versus the Brumbies. The Crusaders really put in a defensive shift in that last 5 minutes with 40, odd phases. How often do you see that in a game of rugby? And just about when they were going to sniff the try line, the Blues, the ball popped loose. The Crusaders pounced on it legally and put into touch to secure the first semi-final here at the Apollo Project Stadium in Christchurch by 21 points to 14. The road ends here for the Blues. The Crusaders go marching on, and just a real testament to their championship pedigree, holding on for dear life for all they're worth at the end. from myself, Rudes, until tomorrow morning, it's been an absolute pleasure to take you through this one. We look forward to that second semi-final. Will we see an all-New Zealand affair in Christchurch, or can the Brumbies come up and get victory over the Chiefs, the table-topping Chiefs? For now, in Christchurch, it's celebrations. 21 points to 14. Until then, bye for now.